Hey y'all, today is the day I'm revealing my word of the year. So, as many of you know, I like to choose an anchor word as a variation and my own take on a New Year's resolution. Instead of making a list of things that need to get done and things that I want to embody and things that I want to accomplish and places I want to travel to, instead, that always felt limiting to me. Instead, I wanted something that felt expansive and felt like anything could happen within the realm of the intention. But I still did like and still do like the ritual of honoring the new year by making a commitment. I'm a really commitment oriented person, and so it that part resonated with me. But what didn't resonate was the big checklist, the to-do list. And if you know me, you know that I do not like a to-do list. I do not like putting things down to be accomplished. Okay, so anywho, that doesn't mean I don't have to do it. It's just really, really not my favorite thing. So I like to choose an anchor point. I like to think of it as I'm naming the chapter of this book. I'm naming a chapter within the book of my life. So this is the chapter that I'm entering into this year, 2025. And I want it to be about what? And I choose my point of reference. And then everything that I do within the year, I'm very intentional. I check in with that word and see if it aligns with what I had set out to do. So last year I chose devotion, and that was actually quite a significant word for me because it was a 1 year for me. So it was the beginning of a new cycle. So I actually looked at the word that I chose last year as naming a book, and I'm naming a 9-chapter book, if you want to put it that way. This next 9 years of my life is going to be big. I mean, this is the season that I can sense I'll have children and I'll have a genuine, true soulmate connection, and I hope to be married again, and I hope to I have so many dreams. We'll go down a whole damn wormhole and I'll probably end up crying because they mean so much to me. But you get my point. So last year I named my 9-year book Devotion because I really wanted that word to be the underpinning of every other word that I chose that were chapters within that book. So I'm writing the book of devotion. And so this year it came to me and made me feel all of the feelings that I identify as my yes. And it's enchanting. It's so beautiful. It feels so airy fairy. It feels so feminine. It literally means if you describe someone or something as enchanting, you mean that they are very attractive or charming. Delightful, fascinating, appealing, attractive, these are all synonyms. So enchanting can mean to attract, allure, charm, captivate, fascinate, to draw another by exerting a powerful influence. So that's how it can show up in relationships. We obviously could think of it in the way of like an enchantress casting spells, enchanting others into a mission or, into anything. Literally, it's the enchantress's decision and choice as to what she'll enchant you with. So you can tell it feels so feminine and light and floaty, and that is a part of me that I will forever know is where my power stems from. My feminine power, my ability to enchant myself with an enchanting life, my ability to make my life enchanting, my ability to be enchanting. All of these things are things I really value and admire when I see other beings being enchanting. I study that. I am drawn to it. I'm magnetized by it. I'm curious about it. It is playful and fun. And I'm in a 2-year this year, and it's all about allyship and partnership and friendship and bringing my team of support to me to help build on the things that I began last year. And so it feels sweet, it feels soft, and exciting and playful, and I really wanted a word that encompassed that. So that is what is stamped on my bracelet here, Enchanting. And yeah, I wrote a prayer to my word. I said, please speak to me, show me, Enchanting. I am listening and ready to receive. Show me your magic. Move through me. Support me. Help me. Help me know the way. Show me the way and protect me. And so I am really excited to see what this year will bring, who I will be at the end of this year. And I'm really honored and excited to be in a place where I can fully embrace this magical aspect of myself. There have been many seasons in my life where I've felt that is a part of me that the world doesn't quite know what to do with, that it couldn't be monetized, so therefore it was less than, or it couldn't be understood, so therefore it was too much, or it didn't make sense to the masculine, so it wasn't valuable. There have been so many seasons and different situations and relationships that have brought me to that feeling of my enchanting ways not being my source of power. And so what I feel this year is a remembering that my enchanting energy is my greatest power. And so I'm excited to see what will come this year. I hope that my process and me sharing my process helps you explore your word if you haven't thought of a word yet, or pray about it, meditate about it, ask for signs about it. That's what I did. And I kept finding things that just whispered magic to me and felt like enchantment and enchanting and enchanted. And so I'm excited to continue to share and to let this word move through me. That's genuinely how I feel when I put this bracelet on. I said a prayer of like, teach me, show me. I'm open to learning and expanding in this way this year. And I know that so many goals and evolutions in my business and my personal life, in my relationships, will give me opportunities to embody this more and more and more. So I'm honored and excited. I love you all. I hope this inspires you. If you know your word, tell me your word, share your word with me. If you are needing a bracelet, let me know. I have them in tan and red, and I will stamp them and ship them to you. I love you all.